guess what? It's Monday and I'm starting this vlog on time. Look at me go. This like literally never happens. I normally don't start these vlogs until like at least Tuesday, but usually like Wednesday. But yeah, I have a very exciting week. I mentioned it in last week's vlog where I'm going to a transmasc rave on Friday. So that'll be really fun. I'm staying the night in a hostel in Toronto. It's gonna kind of suck because like I have to work until 5 on Friday and then I have to get my ass on like a 2-hour long train to get to Toronto, go rave all night, and then come home early in the morning and go back to work from 2 until 10 p.m. on Saturday. So I'm gonna be tired, but it'll be worth it. I'm so excited. I think the last rave that I went to was in April, maybe? March? No, it was April, yeah. So not that long ago. But yeah, I have that coming up this week. Otherwise, I think it's just gonna be kind of a week of hanging out at home and work, obviously. And my plans for reading this week, I have a little bowl with not that many little pieces of paper. These are all of the sequels that I have to read for series that I'm not caught up on right now. Look how few there are. There are only 13, 14, 13. There are 13 series that I'm not currently caught up on. That is amazing. I actually found my old one. So this is from like 2 years ago. This is how many series I used to be not caught up on compared to now. Look at the progress. Because yeah, like in the last 2 years, I've hustled and I've read so many sequels, especially last year. I think last year something like 45% of my reading was sequels and finishing series. And we've gotten down to 14 or 13 books, one of those two. So yeah, I think for right now, we will pick we'll pick one book for now because I am still reading Mayday Flowers by Faerie Sami. So I want to finish that one and then I'll pick up another one here. So yeah, let's pick something out of here. Let's go with this one. What is that? Little Thieves? Little Thieves by, who's that? Margaret Owen, I think? All right, so let's see if I happen to have access to this book through like the library or Scribd or something like that. Give me 1 second to figure that out. Okay, scratch that. I actually don't currently have access to it. It's not available on Scribd or any of the things that I use, and both the ebook and physical copy are both checked out for my library currently, so can't read that one right now. So we're gonna pick again. All right, take 2. Let's do, ooh, I dropped one. Let's do this one. What do we get? I can't see that from here. Oh, upside down. There we go. Monsters of Verity. Okay, so let's see if that one's available from somewhere. All right, successful. My library had the audiobook version out, so I'm going to do that one. So reads for this week so far. I'm going to continue on with Mayday Flowers, and I'm going to read Our Dark Duet. And then for Painted Devils, the Little Thieves sequel, I put a hold on the ebook. So hopefully that'll come in somewhat soon. I think there's 2 people in line ahead of me, so it'll be like roughly 2 months, but likely less if they return it early. So yeah, those are the 2 for right now, and then once I finish one of those 2, I will pick the next sequel. Okay, hi, happy Thursday, I think. Yeah, it's Thursday. I've done like 0 updating this week. I just haven't been in the mood to like talk to a camera, but I did finish Our Dark Duet last night by Schwab. It was awesome. Oh my god, it was so cool. I read the first book a couple months ago and I freaking loved it. I think I gave the first book 4 stars. I liked the second book just like slightly less. I used the Kowal rating system and everything I rated the same, but I gave the characters like literally 1 point less just because I liked them better in the first book, and like the whole character arc for the first book I just kind of preferred 1 point less of liking it than I did the first book. So still fantastic, still 4 stars. I thought it was a phenomenal book. The writing was super good. It was fast-paced and action-packed. The monsters are creepy as all hell. It was fantastic and I really enjoyed it. But it is time to pick our next sequel. So I got my little bowl. I have to get ready for work and make some breakfast, so I figured hopefully I can get an audiobook. Let's go with this one. What does that say? Is it upside down? I can't tell. What are you? The Singing Hills. All right, let's see if I have the newest book available from some service. Success! My library does have the audiobook for The Brides of High Hill, so that'll be my next read. I have no idea what this one's about. It's the 5th book in the Singing Hill cycle by Nghi. I love this series. It's kind of a weird series though, because like I genuinely have no idea what happens in the majority of the books, but I love the audiobooks because like the narration of it is just so beautiful and the storytelling is stunning. So it's really just the experience of like listening to a beautifully told story. That's what I'm here for with these books. Plot, no clue, but the story and just hearing it told in the way that it's told in the cadence of the narrator, it is truly a beautiful experience. It's a very visual experience, very atmospheric, and I just really enjoy it, even though I don't retain the plots. And like usually even during it, I have no clue what's happening, but like it's fine. I just really enjoy these books. They're so beautifully written that I really don't mind that I don't fully understand the plot. I'm just here for the beautiful writing, and these books over audio is fantastic. Like these books feel like they're meant to be oral stories being told. Fantastic. So I can't wait to get to this one. It's the newest release. It was just released I think last week. It's super short as well too, so I'll probably honestly finish it by the end of the night. I only work until 5 today, so I will have lots of time when I get home to finish that up and then get some more into Mayday Flowers, which yeah, that one I haven't read too much of it in the last few days just because I've been in audiobook mode with the Monsters of Faerie. I think I'm about 55 or 60% of the way through right now, so I will make some more progress on that tonight as well, hopefully. I'm so tired. I just got home like an hour ago, and now I have to go to work. Why did I do this to myself? Oh my god. It's fine. It was worth it. It was so cool. I had so much fun. But fuck me, I'm tired. I'll update later on and tell y'all how it went. But for now, I gotta get to work and somehow survive the next like 10 hours of my life. Okay, I have to get to work, but I do need to pick another book so I can start an audiobook. So let's see what we get here. Try and do this one-handed. Come on. Lady Astronauts. Alright, that is the next book, and I will update probably tomorrow. Up so bad. Oh my god. Went to the beach today, and I'm sure you can guess where this is going. Yep. Yeah. So that hurts. Hurts so bad. Oh my god. I wasn't even out for that long. I think I was, oh my god. Like I think I was sitting outside for like maybe 2 hours. And I was wearing sunscreen. I swear to God, I was. However, I learned afterwards that my sunscreen is expired. So I guess it doesn't work that well when it's expired. So yeah, I have to go out and get a new one. This is like literally my first day of vacation. I'm on vacation for the next 5 days, and day one I go and burn myself to a crisp. Oh god. To be fair, this is the first time that this pasty skin has seen the sunshine since September. So it's gonna be a little delicate. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun couple days, weeks, of however long it takes to heal a sunburn. It's like already itchy. Yeah, so really excited for that. But I've had a great day though, so yeah, first day of vacation. I only booked off 2 days next week because I'm going to Buffalo to see Hosier. I'm very excited about it. But because it's a long weekend, my store is closed on Monday. So my boss just gave me the whole week off. So like, fuck yeah, thank you very much. Can't wait to have 5 whole days off and go see Hosier. Like, I'm so excited. It'll be my second time seeing him. I saw him in Toronto in September, I think, last year. And he was phenomenal. Like, one of the best concerts that I've ever been to in my life. It was so good. So when he announced that he was going to Buffalo, I couldn't say no to that. So I'm doing a little one-night solo trip. So that'll be in next week's vlog. Things to look forward to. But in the meantime, for just wrapping up this week, I haven't updated in a few days. It's been a very busy couple of days. Oh, the rave. I'll talk about the rave first. It was such a good time. That was like one of the best raves that I've been to. I don't know if it was this week or last week where I was saying how it was like no photos, no videos allowed in the venue, and the reason for that was because it was a transmasc rave. So they wanted people who were transmasc who have not had top surgery to feel comfortable having their shirts off if we wanted to, and just like not worry about who's taking a picture. But they put little stickers over the cameras on our phones when you came in. And from what I could see, it seems like everybody actually listened to that. Like I didn't see anybody like sneaking pictures. I'm sure somebody did, but I didn't see anyone personally. But people were like very respectful of that, and just like overall it was a fantastic vibe. The music was fucking awesome. Like they had some good DJs out there. It was amazing. I stayed right to the end, like literally the lights came on and they told us to leave. So it was such a good time. I did wear the outfit that I showed in last week's vlog, but I didn't end up taking off my pants to have the like fishnets and little leather shorts and fishnet skirt out. I was going to, I had every intention to, and like literally wore it, but I had to wear my pants over top of that just because I don't feel comfortable having my ass out when I'm by myself downtown Toronto. So my intention was to wear a pair of pants over top of it and then just go change in the bathroom when I got there. But I got there and like there were some people who were like dressed in like rave gear, but most people were like a bit more toned down for the outfits. So I ended up feeling kind of self-conscious about like going overboard and like having my whole ass out, you know? So I still had the sparkly fishnet top on, but I left my like cargo pants on and my black docs, which my feet are still so sore from. I have blisters like all over my feet because I wore them to work as well. So yeah, like on Friday I worked from 10 until 5 and then went to the train station from work and like right over there. So like I had my docs on from 9:30 in the morning until 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was hurting. My feet were really upset with me and they still are. I love my docs, but man, they are really not a comfortable shoe, like at all. But anyways, yeah, it was a really, really fun night. I had such a great time with it. I met some awesome people, danced with a bunch of hot people as well. It was great. And it was so funny because there was like an unintentional uniform apparently. So all of the transmascs, we all have mullets right now apparently. That just seems to be the style going around. And then all of the trans femmes were in like tiny shirts with big cargo pants and some kind of fishnet, which is hilarious because I ended up doing the transmasc uniform with my hair and the trans femme uniform with my outfit. I had no idea, but like I was like an hour or two into the rave and I just like looked around and was like, oh my god, all the transmascs we all have the same haircut and all the trans femmes are in some variation of the same outfit. This is hilarious. Like, it was so funny. But yeah, it was a great vibe. It was such a good time. I loved that one. It was such a good rave, like for sure one of the best that I've been to. So for reading updates, on Friday I did end up finishing The Brides of High Hill by Nghi. It's the 5th book in the Swinging Hills saga. I adore this series. I think I've said it before, I can't remember now. I usually have no idea what's happening in those books, like plot wise, not a clue. I don't really retain the plots very well. They don't stick in my brain, even like while I'm hearing them. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm vibing. And that's really what these books are for me. It's just like a really, really good vibe. The experience of just sitting there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours with my headphones plugged in and just this beautiful story being told to me is incredible. Nghi has the most stunning writing style. It's so atmospheric, and I love Chi as a character. It just feels like weirdly cozy, even though the contents aren't always that cozy. Like there's usually something going on. It just has a very calming feeling to it, and I really, really love these stories. They're just like these perfect little bite-sized pieces of fantasy with a stunning atmosphere and beautifully written prose, and that's really all that I need. So I gave this one 4 stars. It's definitely one of my favorites in the series. I think this one and Into the Riverlands are my favorite. And then other than that, I'm also reading, what's it called? The Fate something? The Fated Stars? That's wrong. The second book in the Lady Astronaut series, whatever it's called. The first book was The Calculating Stars, which I read, I think it was last month, I want to say. I don't know what month it is, I'm not gonna lie. Time has like no meaning right now. I think it was last month. Yeah, because I read it for Aurelium, so it was last month that I read it, and I loved that book. It was fantastic. So I'm reading the sequel right now, and so far I'm really loving it. This series is a alternate history type of thing where a meteorite struck Earth in the 1950s, and it's about this woman who's a computer. The first book, at least, she is advocating for women's rights to be astronauts because she wants to be an astronaut, and she's being told that she's not allowed to. So the first book is her fighting to get to space, and the second book just carries on from where the first one left off. And in this one, they're talking about colonizing Mars. I want to say about halfway through it right now, roughly, and I'm still really enjoying it. I think I like book 1 a little bit more so far. I can't really place why, I just am. I'm still quite enjoying this one as well. And then today, as I mentioned with my raging sunburns, I went to the beach and I brought Mistakes Were Made by Meryl Wilsner. Currently, I'm on page 101. Look at my little bookmark. It's a little peach bookmark. I thought it was a perfect like summertime vibe. I'm mostly enjoying this one so far. This one is about a college student who's at a bar one night and she meets this beautiful woman and they end up hooking up in the bathroom, and then the next day she finds out that that woman is actually her friend's mom who was visiting for family week, and yeah, things kind of go from there. So I like this one for the most part. I do find the younger character, the college age one, to be super annoying. She's very like sarcastic and immature, and just like she's a 21-year-old. Like she's kind of a pain in the ass, and I get like that's her character. Like it's not a bad thing that she's like that. It is showing a very interesting like difference between the personality of the college student versus the mom character. That's like adding that extra element to their relationship, because like the mom character is trying to like have conversations, and like the college age one is just like being a child basically. So it's definitely adding something to the relationship, but I just personally find it kind of annoying. That, and like I don't fully buy into the chemistry between the two characters. There's a lot of talking about how hot and fiery their chemistry is, and how they like can't get enough of each other, and like they're talking about this and they're thinking about it, but I'm not really feeling it, you know? So yeah, I'm not like loving it, but it's a very, very quick read, so I'll probably continue on with it. But I don't imagine it getting much more than a 3-star, but we'll see. I wanted a light read for the beach today, so I picked up this one because I've had it on my shelf forever. And I liked the other book by this author. I can't think of the name right now, but I'll put the picture up there. I love that book, so I figured I would try this one out as well. And yeah, like, it's not a bad book. It just isn't quite what I would want it to be, but not bad. And then I am still reading Mayday Flowers as well. I know I'm so slow with this book. Listen, I have a really hard time reading books without the audiobook. Just ADHD brain, I can't focus for longer than like literally 3 or 4 pages, and that's pushing it. So yeah, like I'm really enjoying it. I'm just struggling to be able to sit down and read without the audiobook for longer than like 5 minutes at a time. I find that I can read better when I'm lying in bed, but then I just fall asleep because I've been so tired lately with just like being so busy and like work being a lot and like the rave and all this stuff. Like I want to read this book, which is every time that I get in bed and sit down to do so, I fall asleep within like 5 minutes. So it's not going very well for me, but the book is great. It has nothing to do with the book. I'm just a sleepy bitch. Is the moral of that story. But yeah, those are the things that I'm reading right now and will be carrying on into next week as well. I doubt that I'm gonna finish anything by the end of the night, especially considering that I didn't know until today that there's a new season of Drag Race All Stars airing, and I will be spending the rest of my night getting caught up with that. So so yeah, probably not going to be much more reading for the rest of the night. So everything else will be carried over into next week. Yeah. Oh, and then I was going to say earlier with like the rest of my day today, I had a great day. So I did the beach thing and like brought some snacks and had a cute little like solo date for myself. It was great. And then I went to this Mexican restaurant that like I've been seeing it for years. Like it's been there the whole time that I've lived here. Just hadn't gone into it before, mainly because there's another Mexican restaurant that's like all vegan, literally down the street from it. And that one's my favorite restaurant in the city. So I normally just go there. But I figured I would try this one out today. They had their patio out. So I just went there and they were delicious. I had like 20 minutes to spare until my bus came. So I just like walked around and found some live music. So that was really fun. If I can find the band that was playing, I'll link them down below. I think they were there as part of a little like mini festival that was helping to raise money for Ukraine. So if I can find the info, I'll put that down below as well. But yeah, it was a great day and now I'm home and trying to deal with my little sunburn. It's like almost 8 o'clock right now, so I'm going to do like a little bit of cleaning probably and then just kind of chill for the rest of the night. So yeah, thanks for watching this week and I will catch you guys later on. Bye.